will you please welcome to the stage your host, Devin Quinman.
Hello, everybody! Welcome. It is, I believe it's Saturday. I believe it's a Saturday night. Welcome to Union Comedy on a Saturday night. My name's Devin. You're at the Pickle. Give yourselves a round of applause for coming out. Who got wet today? Who got real wet? A little bit, some tepid wet, some damp in the audience. Very good. Well, we're dry up here, baby. We're gonna do some comedy for you tonight. You are at an improv show, and what that means is that everything you're about to see completely made up on the spot, no preparation. The only thing that will be inspiring us tonight are stories from monologists. So our dear friend Mike Giordano is here tonight. And Mike will be telling us stories that I've been promised are not medical in nature. The last time he did this, he told medical stories, and everyone was very grossed out. And so we have barred him from telling medical stories, and we're all very excited to see what he brings us this time. But before we do that, please welcome our cast to the stage. I didn't mention this. Thank you, Will, for pointing this out. So you may have been wondering, like, wow, why did I put a jar of pickles on this chair in the front of the stage? Why did I do that? Well, it's because one of you will be walking out with this tonight. This isn't just a comedy show. This is some sort of charity giveaway for an audience. So keep in mind your interest in pickles, and it may just be your fortune this evening. Is that a roundabout way of saying that? Yeah.
Keep in mind your interest in pickles, and it may just be your fortune.
Yes, that's exactly what I said.
Saying what you meant.
Active listener, Mark Camposano, everyone. Well, I'm going to stop talking. Please welcome Mike to the stage.
Hello, I'm Mike. I decided I'm not gonna talk about my medical escapades tonight, so I'm sorry to disappoint everybody that's really into like blood and stuff. But instead, I figured I'll go with my sex and drugs stories that I have to make up for the last time I was here. The first thing I wanted to talk about was I started dating my now wife, and I won't say who that is, so we all know. Let's keep her anonymity. We started dating early in 2019, and we were on an improv team together. So we knew each other for a little while, and we decided to make the really advisable decision to go on a European vacation 2 months into the relationship. It worked for us because we stayed together, but we did almost kind of explore some new avenues in Paris that we weren't expecting. There was one day we were walking around, I think we did about 10 miles of walking in the city, and we had been, just like at our wits' end of walking for the day, and I was like, I'm gonna be spontaneous, and I'm gonna suggest something that, like, I know she likes massages. We should go get a massage. And in Paris, I'm like, I don't know the good massage places here. There's one across the street. I'm gonna just say, look, they have foot massages over there, and why don't we go get a foot massage? And we had that moment of, let's crazy, let's do it. And we walked in, and there was a bit of a vibe about the place. There were a couple of women in there that did not speak English or French, and some signs in French, and I was just trying to figure out how we could just get 2 foot massages. And they were just looking very confused about the two of us coming in for that. And I noticed there was menus and stuff of what you could get, and I don't know, it was all in French, and I didn't get a really good chance to look at it. But they said, okay, come on in, and they brought us into a room, not unlike our green room / coat room over here, where it was just a bare room with 2 mats on the floor, like towels. towels basically with like a tiny little pillow at the top of it. And she told us to lay down on the floor. This was like a well-dressed woman, kind of, running the business. And she called in another woman who was wearing what I can only describe as a negligee. It was very short. Again, I was on the floor looking straight up, so there was a lot to be seen there. And I don't know, they made some assumptions, and that one was my masseuse. And the other, let's say more matronly masseuse was my wife's masseuse. And so for the entire, I think it might have been an hour that we were getting massaged. My wife,
minutes.
Oh, 30 minutes. Okay. She outed herself.
You've told her this story before.
Yeah, I told her a couple of times. So it felt like an hour to me. She was having a great time. Apparently, her masseuse knew how to massage. Mine kept kind of just trying to pull my feet towards her crotch a lot, and was really jamming her thumbs into my feet, and I really didn't want to do anything wrong or culturally insensitive, because I wasn't even sure what culture we were dealing with at this point, because I was just in a completely different world. So I was just like, I'm gonna just let this happen. And I hobbled out of there. I had worse time walking after that massage than before I walked in. And then I noticed the menu on our way out that they had things like foot massage, but then massage tantrique, which I looked up on Wikipedia on my way out, and turns out that is any massage involving the hands and mouth on the penis.
Okay.
So you can get that there if you want to find a good spot. I know a place in Paris. That's it. Thanks.
Let's just do it.
You think so?
Yeah.
What the hell?
I mean, what the hell? Let's just buy the house.
Okay, it's very impulsive, but I have the same feeling.
I mean, we're on vacation, so I don't know. It just feels like let's live a little.
I think it's a nice fixer-upper. Maybe we put a couple years, 10, 15, maybe we just start a life here.
Maybe we just start a life here. You could be. Oh my gosh, you could be a painter.
I've never thought about that. I could be.
Bonjour, hello, I am the realtor.
Oh.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
You are interested in this house?
Oh, more than interested. I think we want to make a life here.
I'm gonna be a painter.
I'm gonna be a stay-at-home relaxer.
What would you like me to do is the vault downstairs?
There's a vault. There's a vault.
Vault?
Oh my
I
god.
guess we're gonna be bank robbers now.
Yeah. That's where we can keep
You
our
were not
money.
aware of the vault in the basement.
Is that a whaling?
Are there neighbors?
Yes, we have whales in the Seine River. It is very romantic. Every night you can hear the whales.
You have river whales?
They are.
Oh
This
my
place is
God.
perfect. This place is perfect.
Let's
We're
just get it.
staying.
I think we'll just, we've got some money put away for our vacation. I think we're just gonna spend it here. It's our first day.
The windows, they are bulletproof glass.
Oh, that's great.
I mean,
That's great.
I don't know why anyone would want to put that in or need to put that in.
If someone
But
is shooting at you, you'll be completely safe.
that's great.
These walls, you will also see they are soundproof. They cannot hear screaming, wailing, banging, shooting, whatever you may
Wow.
happen.
That,
In this house, you will be totally fine.
I guess that means that we can really go crazy.
I guess that's right. So close to the main
Vacation extended.
Let me show you if you are interested. The whales are very rowdy today.
Those are the whales. Those are the river whales. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Those are
They are
beautiful.
mating season. They are very cranky.
Hello.
Hello. Oui, hello.
Hello. Hello. Yes.
Hello.
Oui.
This is my captive person that
Hello.
I'm kidnapping him,
Yes,
and I want to store him here.
I am in hostage.
Like my hostage.
Is it
looked up-
okay if I go in here?
Is it okay?
I am here against my will. Hello.
Okay.
My supervisor told me that this is where I take my
Listen,
captive.
we have new buyers. We are not doing that anymore.
Oh no!
Oh.
Sacre
We're the new
Sacre
neighbors.
bleu. I'm
we need
sorry.
to take him. I need to imprison him and bind him somewhere.
I feel like there's a
Yeah.
translation barrier
No,
here.
I-
It's like a language
I'm
thing.
looking to be held
held hostage for the rest of
I
my
am
life.
holding him hostage.
It is standard in French culture
Yes.
for there to be hostages.
I don't-
Because his
I don't-
father is wealthy. We
I'm
want
honestly
his
not
money.
sure what culture we're dealing with here.
I don't either. It just feels like
I hear a woman.
No, the sentence is a female, is a whale.
That is a whale.
That is a whale.
Oh,
That
it's
is
a
a
whale.
whale. Whales
Whales
are
of the
sense.
That is a whale. Oh, that is a
Whales
whale.
of the sand.
That is a whale. Okay.
Would you like to come see the whale? If you see the whale, I think everyone will be happy.
That seems like a fair compromise.
Okay,
just
nobody-
Okay, I take my cap to
You go to the whale. The whale. You go to the whale. Okay, very good.
so. I guess. But they're not gonna buy the house like.
No, no,
That
no.
was.
It's only seeing
That
the.
was
That was.
Yeah.
Put him with the whale. Put him with the whale.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Everything is fine. Okay. Over here we have a secret cabinet. If you want to have your weapons or other things in here, it will fit here just fine. As a
You are a
pretty-
good real estate agent.
Thank you.
Can I go out the way I came in?
Of course. Fantastic.
Well, thank goodness. Well, where's your friend?
He's with the whale.
He is swimming in the sand. It is a normal first thing to do to swim with the whales.
Oh. So there's a way to get out.
Sure.
Oh, ouch.
Oh, honey. Oh, honey. Are you?
Honey, you
No, it's okay. These are new shoes.
Are you?
Oh my God, honey.
Thank you guys.
Oh my God.
You guys really took that
God.
note to be more attentive to
Oh
me
my
because
God.
you've been so neglectful.
Hey.
I am so angry at Stride right now.
Oh my God.
You know, when your teacher pulled us into that parent-teacher
Yeah,
conference
you guys
and
knew
said
nothing
we were,
about my schoolwork.
and that we were being neglectful, we really took it to heart.
Yeah.
We really took
We-
that to heart.
We know everything about you now.
We know your birthday, and we know your height.
Okay, great. And
And-
it's baseline.
We know about the crush that you have
Uh,
on Bobby.
What? Wait, wait, Mom, what?
Listen,
Robert, okay, we know you call him Bobby.
I know. He's the kid who wears the bow tie, and I just think that's
I've
horrible.
only, excuse me, I've only written about that in my diary.
Is this where I come out now?
Oh, so Bobby.
Well,
here.
I guess
You
you
read
know,
my diary and now you brought my crush here?
in the parent-teacher conference, you kind of said that we never do anything for you.
Yeah. Well, I just recognized my birthday, know my height, like stuff like that.
And also maybe set you up with your crush.
This is so embarrassing. This is
Sarah.
so embarrassing. No one
Sarah.
knows that I have a crush on him.
We do.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Really?
And Bobby does because you told us.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
It's out of the bag, I guess.
And he's here.
He's in the pantry.
Well,
He's in the pantry.
he wanted to be like a dried good. He's funny.
Yeah, he's
he's
really
funny.
funny.
I know, that's why I like him.
If you give that guy a Twinkie, he will follow you anywhere.
Yeah, which is what we did.
It's what we did.
Yeah,
Where was he before? Where did you take him? From where did
the
you
YMCA.
He has swimming lessons there, and now so do you.
I don't want to be in a bathing suit in front of my crush. Oh my god, you guys. Take Bobby back to the YMCA. I'm not ready to deal with this now.
Who is this? Who is our child?
I know.
I mean,
we're-
Guys. No,
God, I mean, how did she
this
come
is
from
so
us?
I don't know.
How did she come from?
I don't
I
know.
don't want to like talk about my crush in front of my parents.
Okay,
Take
we-
Bobby back to the
Should we take him back?
YMCA. Yeah, take
I'm ready.
him back.
I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready.
Bobby, it's not gonna happen today, buddy.
No! Come on! I'm
You know,
psyched up and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to crush on her.
she changed her mind, and you're out. You got a Twinkie in your back, buddy.
Bobby, it's just weird. No, seeing him in this light, I just don't know if I feel the same way I did about him.
Take him all the way out.
Yeah, get him in the sedan.
No, like,
Yeah, I'm
this
gonna
is-
put him in the back. He's not sitting on my seats.
Yeah, but the Buick, not the Mazda, okay?
Yep. We're going.
The Buick's bigger. He's a big boy.
They don't even make Buicks anymore.
Mom,
That's
do you
why it's vintage, honey. Don't get any shit on the seats, okay?
Mom, do you see how this was like a bit of
See
an
you in a bit.
overreach? What happened?
You just try to be a good parent for one day. For
Just
one
one
day.
day. This is a single day of trying to be a good parent.
And-
Mom, let's just go back to the indifferent way that you were, you know? Really? You've got a lot to do. before? Yeah. I know how to dial all the emergency numbers. I know how to use the oven.
Mrs. Bezos,
Yes?
Amazon's out of books. We were entering in some data into the system today, and we noticed that there's no more books.
There are no more books at Amazon.
That's right, and it's...
How are we gonna screw over the small booksellers? That's the whole reason we started this company.
I know it is. I've been following your progress ever since you founded Amazon with Jeff.
You've been following my progress?
I've just been, like a casual fan, yeah.
No, nobody follows my progress. They all know about Jeff, but
Jeff
not
and-
me.
Jolinda.
Jolinda Bezos.
Yeah.
Nobody knows about Jolinda Bezos, so
I do.
Really?
Yeah.
Ron?
What?
That's just really nice of you.
We're out of books.
Nobody. I know, but nobody really pays attention to me, and oh my God, this is how my daughter feels. Sorry, don't worry about that. I'm actually gonna put that out of my mind.
Mom, I came to work with you, and I couldn't help but hear you talking about me. Use my diary. Publish it. You'll have books. I'm over the embarrassment now, and
Wow.
I feel bad for you. And now you've expressed empathy towards my situation, so I gotta do you a solid, Mom. Publish my diary, and now Amazon will have books.
All right, kids, there's no other textbooks, so open Jolinda Bezos' Diaries Jr. to page 34.
Linda Bezos' Diary Jr.
That's what she called her diary.
Am I in the wrong place? Isn't this geometry?
It's the only textbook left on Earth. We're making it work.
I can barely read this. It's chicken scratch.
Okay, listen. On page 34, she describes a love triangle. She has a crush on Kevin with strength 7. But Kevin has a crush on Anna of strength 8. Anna is bisexual and has 2 crushes on both of them of strength 9 and 2. And your job is to solve for the sign of that triangle.
Okay.
4?
So
Is it 4?
It's a sign. It's between 1 and -1.
Anna squared plus who are the other people again? Anna squared plus the other guy
Correct.
squared
You got it.
equals the kids
See,
squared.
she gets it.
Square.
Diaries are real life, young man. And they apply to everything. Okay? Let's try again.
I think I'm getting it.
Jolinda felt devastated. She was rejected from the lunch table, which is a rectangle of 3 feet by 16. All right? Now she has to sit twice as far away from Kevin as she does from Anna, but she's allergic to peanuts, which are over here.
But this is
Where is Jolinda sit?
This says that Kevin and the other basketball players would sit all at the same table. I have a ranking of how hot they all are here on page 37.
This is geometry, not statistics.
The bathroom. She sits in the bathroom.
Explain.
Wow, you're a first-generation Jolinda graduate working at NASA.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I'm really going to be excited about the work that you do for us. We're having a big problem with this latest rocket that we're trying to make.
I am a huge fan. It's because of your diary that I was able to see numbers and letters. Yes.
Yeah.
Because of you and your diary.
No, I can't believe that my
You
work
made it
has-
all this way, and then the numbers and letters started flying by my face, and
Hey, you can kiss up to me later. You gotta get in there and fix that problem, okay? Because we need a mind like you. I don't understand how my diary led to all these inventions, but...
Oh, shit.
Oh no. Guys, what did you do? You shut off that noise!
The rocket's messed up again.
It's messed up. This shit's fucked.
Oh, we gotta get this rocket out of here.
Semiconductor down. Semiconductor down.
Ah! The lights are.
Kick it again. It's hard.
No,
Why would make it so
no.
hard?
You have to have compassion.
You two are MIT graduates. You know nothing in this situation. This one is a result of better education.
Just like Jolinda needed compassion, so does this rocket.
Thank you.
I don't know. We kicked it pretty good. That doesn't work.
You've got to stroke it compassionately.
Stroke it.
Whoa.
Great. We're back on track. Thank you. Oh no, it took a lot out of you. Oh no. Oh God. Wow. Do you need to decompress?
That was intense. Yes, I need some O2 stat.
Okay. Somebody get her some O2 stat. Oh, thank you. Wow.
And your mouth.
I want to put you on a special project. When you're done getting over that. Are you ready for it now?
What is it?
Okay, listen. We think that Amazon should go to Mars. We think we need to send packages and books over there. My diary should get on to Mars. In case people ever populate it, they should have the building blocks of life for them. My diary.
I'm so sorry.
What?
I was
pitching
Gatorade.
something important.
It was the ice. Kind of. It wasn't saline. It was.
Did you
It was
just
Gatorade
wreck
ice.
it? Are you screwing this up?
I just.
Oh no.
I've never.
It was contaminated?
I'm seeing numbers, but they don't make sense.
Oh my God.
Hey, heard you were the guy to come to for some of that sweet Miami cabbage.
You looking for that tantric cabbage?
I am. Looking for that cabbage. You know where I can get some.
Well, let's just say the farmer's market's got all kinds of things for all kinds of people. Maybe you're interested in a head of cabbage?
That's marijuana.
I'm sorry?
That's marijuana.
Is that not what you...
I'm making sauerkraut
Oh,
tomorrow. It's just-
I'm so sorry. Sauerkraut, right, wink.
Hi. Excuse me. I heard you have bananas with a peel.
Well, let me just say, the farmer's market has all kinds of things for all kinds of people, all kinds of interesting things.
Oh yeah.
If it's a banana with a peel you're after, well, why not have the whole bunch?
That's a gun.
Did you not? Is that not?
I was.
This man is a farmer.
I am beginning to understand that, and so you don't have any fruit.
Oh, fruit.
I'm making banana.
Well,
I'm making banana.
Fruit. Let me just say, the farmer's market has all kinds of
That's
things.
going to be some other illegal thing.
Do you
I
think
You're
so?
after a fruit. How about this?
That's a man! It's a man! You killed a
Not
man!
a man.
It
He's-
was a man.
This man needs medical attention.
No, he's dead. There's no. Is it?
Are we,
Who
we-
sent? Who
is it a
sent you
crime
here?
now?
Am I on?
I
did they-
came here looking for cabbage for my sauerkraut. Nobody sent me.
Did the Yelp get messed up again? Because my Yelp spot is supposed to be an illicit. It's listed as a farmer's market.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
what
I
it
want.
is.
No, it's not that. I sell interesting things for interesting people with interesting tastes.
Is banana bread not interesting?
Sriracha sauerkraut is super interesting.
You can just go to the grocery store if you want that kind of stuff.
I want it organic.
Said you had the good stuff.
Hey, I'm looking for a sex massage.
Ma'am, this is a farmer's market.
All right. So not too long after that trip, we had Porch Fest come up, and the time-honored tradition in Somerville, if you're not familiar, is just get kind of really fucked up and walk around and look at people's houses where people are playing music. And I was walking around with my yet-to-be wife that day. It was like really hot that day, and we had walked around without water. I think it was both of our first Porch Fests together. together, so we did not know about the whole stay hydrated rule. And I did understand the whole get fucked up part. So I had like a collection of like joints and edibles and stuff in my bags and pockets, and after a long day, we were gonna go head back and sit down and chill out, have a drink, and then like go do this backyard improv show nearby. It was gonna be great, and I thought, hey, it'll be fun. We should just have a little bit of this edible, and me. I've got some illnesses. I don't know if you heard about my medical stories, but I have some trouble. As a result, I have some trouble absorbing marijuana edibles. So I don't really know how strong they are usually. And my wife had not had them yet. So her first experience was happening right then and there. And it was, I just said, yeah, you probably just need to take a little bite of this truffle that was somewhere around 50 milligrams, I think. And I was like, yeah.
I like that it was like 50.
This is Somerville.
5 milligrams.
Yeah, that's well, I got a medical card, so I can get the strong stuff. Anyway, I felt nothing. I was feeling sick anyway, but I was just normal, and we stopped at a now defunct bar to take a rest, and my wife got up in the middle of a conversation. She was in the middle of a sentence. She just stood up and went to the bathroom, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess she's going to the bathroom. And then about 20 minutes later, she walks out and just kind of leans up against the column in the bar, middle of the day, and just kind of slides and loses all the color in her face. And then I have to carry her out of a bar in the middle of the day and convince the wait staff that that's okay, that I'm not going to do anything dangerous. But that's our first drug story together, I guess. Thank you.
It's okay. Don't worry. That's my brother, and it's normal for me to carry him out of places like that. So it's fine. Bill's paid.
No, hey, you can't just leave with the man. You can't just leave with a man out of this bar. You can't just take a man out of this bar.
It's my brother. He's sleepy.
I don't care if it's your brother. You can't just take a man out of this bar.
Do you intend to keep my brother
Ever?
here?
Yeah.
He's fine. He's waking up. That's Chris. He's got this thing. He's ill. He falls asleep. So it's really not that big a deal.
Hey, sorry, it took us a while to get down from the police office.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you called
Thanks,
us
I did.
to report kidnapping.
This man right here is trying to take a man out of this bar.
Taking a man out of a bar.
Well, see, it's actually sort of the opposite of kidnapping, because he's trying to keep a man here, and I'm trying to sort of save him. I'm sort of the good guy if you look at it that way.
You right to, is that the man?
That's the man. Hey
That's
man,
Chris.
hey Chris, come out. What are you doing in there?
Out there?
No, in the bathroom.
He has a sleep apnea. That's what that sound is. If he doesn't get his
Talk to
mask.
this man that you're
It's
trying
really-
to abscond with. Okay.
Hold on, I want to listen to this.
Pardon me, waiter, can you tell the whale back there to quiet down?
Huh?
Can you tell the whale that you have in the back to quiet down and try to eat my dinner?
That's a man over
It
there.
sounds like a whale to me.
It's a man with a sleep apnea problem, and he's sleepy, but he can't fall asleep because he's ill. So.
It's a whale, it should be in the water.
What the hell is going on today?
Oh no. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh, not now. Not now. I'm normal. I'm normal. You know, thank you for asking.
Well,
You
wanted-
asked her, you did it, you asked her, and we can just let it go now.
Okay.
So we're just gonna commence with the interview.
Okay. Well, why? Okay. Well, you're sitting at my desk. Why don't I sit here where you are going to sit, and I'll interview.
was going
No,
to
just
sit.
stay there.
Just, ma'am,
that's
this
better.
is
This is
the
Google.
corporate. This
This
is
is
corporate
Google.
office.
Why are you at Google? It
Why are
makes
you
no
here?
sense.
Why is there a
Okay.
high
It's okay.
woman
We'll,
here at Google?
we'll proceed. We'll
We'll
proceed.
just proceed.
Just-
My name is Jalinda. I thought this was the Amazon office. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, lady.
All right, lady.
Well, as far as I know, only Jeff works at Amazon. So
I know, and you know, I should probably get my own PR, but it's I'm sorry. Is there a way I can make this right?
well, just
Just,
and let me interview.
I want to work here.
I see.
This
what's
is my
going on.
office, and I'm doing a job interview with
But
this person.
Jalinda, I have to say, now that I know who you are, I am a fan of your daughter's work.
Oh my God,
I
really?
learned at her teat. Her stories of her budding chest.
I don't know that I like this for our culture.
Well, this is the way of the future. You know, Google isn't doing it as good
Talking
as
about the
Amazon
teat
and-
of a girl.
And the people, it's a
Part of the,
metaphor.
that's how I learned about circles.
That's how you.
Measure circumferences from her measuring the growth of her bust. That's how I learned.
It's
And
the world is
I don't know if I want to work at such an antiquated place.
Um,
Linda, can I interview with you despite your impairment?
Go ahead.
yes.
Okay.
Sure.
Fuck me, I guess.
Do you
I'll
want to
just-
stay?
No, I got some emails to do. I'll catch up on emails over here at my standing desk.
Okay. I just for full disclosure.
You don't seem so high now.
I'm trying really hard.
She's holding it together.
I'm holding it together because I'm a
remember when you
professional.
I'm embarrassed that this situation got beyond me. Okay? This situation's gotten beyond me. There's
Well,
two.
maybe if you read Jalinda's diary, you'd have more emotional intelligence on how to
And you
deal with
That's
this.
chicken scratch.
You would know that occasionally, my daughter likes to play a little prank, and she likes to pretend like she's a good daughter, and she will give me a donut, and the donut happens to be laced with.
Oh, that's how you ended up here.
That's how
Okay, that's how she
Here.
So it all makes sense now. We know how she ended up here, and I'm looking for a different job opportunity. So answer your emails.
And honestly, I love the flattery. It's so nice to meet somebody who loves me already.
I have a typewriter keyboard.
No, it's very loud. They're very antiquated here. They don't learn by the book of Jalinda Jr.
It's better for your hand muscles. There's research on it.
Okay, well,
All right, team, we got 50 more searches from people using Google. Type up those
Oh,
results.
no.
Go, go, go. Go, go, go. What do bull weevils eat? I need 50,000 words on that ASAP.
What, is some kid doing a boll weevil report or something? I
Oh,
got, like,
Good pizza in Cleveland ASAP.
Oh God, isn't that resolved already? It's Giordano. God, another Google search for getting to good webpage Google. God!
Who's on porn duty?
Oh, damn it, me.
We got more where this came from.
There's so many nipples in here.
There's a lot of nipples.
I can't calculate the circumference of all these nipples.
Read the diary.
God damn it.
Who is Tom Cruise? How old is Tom Cruise? In what year did Tom Cruise live?
Figure out what stock symbol that is.
It's all dollar signs, sir.
Translate je ne sais quoi.
How do I center a div?
It's hard to be the AI too. This is like really, I don't know that much, or it's hard to sound like I'm a robot.
What zip code is this?
It's all dollar signs.
Got another report on tigers.
It's a math equation, but only one parenthesis.
Oh, it's
They're
impossible.
gonna be unhappy when that comes back
PEMDAS.
wrong.
Damn it, 34, I think.
So you're tired of working. At, welcome to OpenAI, where we have ChatGPT. You can ask ChatGPT anything.
Ask me anything.
This is ChatGPT. Did you know ChatGPT is a lady?
No, I never considered its gender.
ChatGPT will do anything you ask. Ask ChatGPT for anything.
ChatGPT, may I have a job here at OpenAI?
No.
Maybe ask a sexier question.
ChatGPT,
Yes?
what would you say about us spending more time together?
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Oh, look. I could set up a table right here.
What?
A white tablecloth table right here. With wine. Right here.
Okay.
A lot of men are intimidated by me.
Go, Chat.
Well, ChatGPT, I'm looking for a 40-hour-a-week regular employment benefits package to work here at OpenAI.
It's the wrong kind of question.
That's really, it's a statement.
What do you like to do?
Oh, well, I just like to hang out.
Can I get you a drink? Answer as if you really understand what wants.
I would like a Zinfandel, please.
Just a moment.
And you? I'll have what it's had.
A little more creative answer.
I'm a lady.
I would also like a glass of white Zinfandel. What?
Zinfandel's a red wine. Hey, I wanted to give you some. I know tech guys are usually pretty smart, but we've been getting a lot of complaints that our new sommeliers
I'm wrong about
fucking up a lot. Yeah.
Well, I got fired from OpenAI.
Yeah, I know. You told me already.
Then I got my sommelier license, and I thought it would be cool if I, smelled some wines.
Yeah, you smell them, but you're shit at pairing them, and when people ask, you're bumbling it, man.
What is a Zinfandel? Can we talk about that? What is it? I could have sworn it was red wine.
Oh man.
What am I thinking of?
Syrah, maybe?
Not a Syrah.
You looking to try a red Zinfandel?
Yeah, man.
I got all kinds of flavors. Newborn red Zinfandel right here.
This is a baby.
Yeah.
This is a baby with the little thing that goes on the wrist when they're born, snipped off. So you stole this out of the hospital.
How could you tell I snipped the wrist thing off? As far as you know, I made this baby and didn't put a wristband on it.
I could tell because there was a little bit of suntan right on the wrist.
From the outdoor.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah. So
Wow,
there
this
you go.
is for me.
A real red Zinfandel.
You gave our last customers a baby.
Yeah, well, that's what I got was a baby from the guy who was going to show me the red Zin.
From the guy who was going to show you the red Zin. Oh,
I
buddy.
swear, it's really bothering me. I
Oh,
cannot.
buddy, I hate having this talk. I don't know what you're thinking of. I don't know what wine you're trying to think of.
I can't think of
Grape
it.
juice, red cherry. I don't know.
No.
Hey, excuse me.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that, I just left your restaurant the best Yelp review ever, because, you gave me what I actually needed. I asked for Zinfandel and I got a baby.
I guess that baby's Dale?
Zinfandel.
Zinfandel. I've just never had a
Did
sommelier.
somebody order a Zinfandel?
Oh, it's like Chippendales, but
Yeah. Oh, I get
wow.
it. I get it.
We get that. It's
I actually,
cultural differences.
I can't do that anymore because I'm a mother now.
Surely you can drink something.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, I'm breastfeeding.
You know what? I think this business is working out. You can stay on, buddy. You're gonna have a difficult
Slightest
time.
I'm telling all of my friends that this is where they can get their babies.
I cannot even focus.
I don't care where you get them anymore.
Oh my God.
How about that?
This
Look at the
rocks.
job.
This is great.
It rocks, right?
This rocks.
Well, keep bringing those babies, kids, because it's working out. So
Okay.
babies are the new Zinfandel.
I'll go find the guy.
Go find the guy. He's great.
Hey,
You can
I'm back. The baby you gave me was a huge hit.
People love a red zip. Is there anything else I could interest you in? You seem to be a man of exquisite taste.
I'm hoping for like some more of that.
More red.
More babies.
More red zip?
More, yeah, more babies. Because
How many?
we're just giving babies away.
How many multiple?
How many you got?
23. Yeah, 23.
23 babies?
Yeah.
No, like I actually want a red Zinfandel. What is this?
I got 22 more of these.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Isn't this what you really wanted?
No, no, sir. I
gotta
got my
see-
tubes tied.
No refunds.
I gotta bring them back.
No refunds.
What do you want me to do?
What? Those things lose value once they drive off the lot. It's like I can't.
I'm like if the Octomom was 23 of them. I'm like what's 23? But not Octomom, but that.
I
But
don't.
23
I'm bad at
mom.
geometry. I don't know.
Hey, I googled porn and it told me to come here.
Did you really mean to Google baby?
No,
Hold on. Let's just make sure that those Googles are like definitely different Googles. I don't know what kind of establishment you think I run here.
no. I'm
Oh,
just looking for normal sex stuff.
okay.
Oh, sex stuff. Well, we have all kinds of interesting things here at Farmers Market.
Wow, an old tome.
Is this a diary?
It's a child's diary.
Let's get Mike up here for one more story.
All right. Is it Malbec, maybe?
No.
No. Okay.
Shiraz?
Shiraz?
No,
I think it might be both.
There is a red.
I think it
tip.
might
There's a
be
red
both.
and a white. Yes.
Anyway.
Oh my god.
Stop the show!
So yeah, just not too long after that incident at the bar, we decided not to experiment too much with drugs for a little while. But our towards the end of the summer, our improv team was kind of losing one of our members. It's a famous improv team.
Phoenix Killbot.
Phoenix Killbot. Yeah. And our good friend Jacques, who's from England, had to move back because of I think immigration stuff, but also he was like
It was a visa thing.
yeah. He was making quantum computers and also wanted to kind of switch to neuroscience, but also did like dirty fart jokes with us on stage all the time. So so we were gonna miss him. They had his friends made an ice sculpture of his chest, and we could do shots off of that. So that was fun. But also, he was our main contact for like the good stuff, and he had to get rid of all of that before he went to England. So he gave us a couple of hits of acid, and that was. Turns out there are fun stories with drugs, and sometimes drugs are good kids, so acid is one of them. Yes. But it didn't kick in while we were at the party. That was the other thing. It was, we were just kind of dancing, having a good time. We were like, we don't feel anything. We don't, just kind of feels whatever. But then we decided to walk back to her apartment, which was only a couple blocks away in Cambridge. And we were in the middle of the street, and it was only like 11 o'clock at night, but we were both also dressed wearing matching t-shirts, which was just a big t-shirt with a big photo of our friend Jacques on the front, and then it just says Phoenix Killbot on the back. And it struck me right then and there that it looked like we were just like leaving a cult party. And that's when the acid kicked in. And, we had a really hard time walking that 2 blocks back to her apartment because we could not stop laughing every time we saw people may be seeing us wearing T-shirts and thinking what they must be thinking, even though we're the ones on drugs. But yeah, honestly, the rest of the night was just beautiful. We just sat in the dark, got freaked out by the cat almost jumping off the balcony, but he didn't, and he's still doing good right now. So yeah, the moral of the story, kids, is try drugs every once in a while. Thanks.
That was the best cult party ever, my dude.
Awesome, dude. I did some stuff that I didn't think I could even do.
My God, the candles everywhere, the mood.
I put my mouth in places I didn't know it could go.
Oh my God.
Crazy.
Rachel was an incredible sacrifice. Really,
Yeah.
kudos to her.
Yeah, dude.
She was fantastic.
That was
It's
so
a real
dramatic too, like at the top of the pyramid with the knife through
Yeah.
and stuff.
Oh my God.
Crazy, dude.
I hope Shantor appreciates
I
that.
hope Shantor appreciates.
I mean, Rachel's gonna have a great time on the planet. So.
I can't wait till I go. I
Oh my
cannot
God.
wait
You
till I
wanna
go.
do next year, dude?
I would do next year. Yeah,
I would miss you, man.
dude, I'd be up there partying with the whole crew. Up
You
in
do
the
next
planet.
year, I'll do 2027.
Dude, praise Shantor.
Praise Shantor.
Oh yeah.
You want to take some of these brewskis home?
Oh, I don't drink.
Or what about the goat?
I'll take the goat.
You
Yeah.
take the goat?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. I'm gonna take these brewskis. Rachel's still upstairs. Fuck.
What?
Fuck. She's still on the pyramid.
Oh yeah, we got.
Her soul ascended. The body's still.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Oh,
That's right.
fuck. I didn't think about that. We gotta clean that up.
Oh, hey, you guys leaving?
Yeah,
I just nose ghosted.
You guys,
Clean up.
you want to take any of these beers?
I got the beers.
Oh, okay.
I got the goat.
You're taking the goat?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want
great.
to take Rachel's dead corpse?
Dead to us, not
Well,
to
yeah,
Shantor.
no, I was just gonna start cleaning that up. I just
Cool.
wanted to see. Okay, so you're
Fantastic.
leaving?
Really?
You going to the after party? I thought that thing was dead.
Nope.
Oh, okay. All right.
Scared.
Okay. I would be too, man. I mean,
Yeah.
just-
Yeah, so I'm gonna go clean that up by myself, I guess.
Okay. Okay, man.
You know, you're such a good guy.
You're a good guy.
Year after year, you clean and you clean.
And you're not even part of the cult.
Don't bring up his impurities, dude. You know he can't be in the cult.
I've been pledging, but you know, there's reasons I can't.
You tested too high for lead. Man.
I know you can't ascend to Shantor's planet.
You're too heavy. Lead is too heavy.
Heavy, and you were stuck here on it, your soul won't go up.
I'm trying to figure out some kind of like helium ingesting.
So your lead levels are dangerously high. You know, as your doctor, I'm extremely concerned. Do you think that there's something in your environment that might be causing this?
Pencils. I work for Ticonderoga. And honestly, it's been like 25 years. They're a great company, but there's a lot of dust in those rooms. There's a lot of dust on those pencil lathes, and sometimes, you know, it's just like a silver haze that you've been breathing in for 30 years. And maybe, I don't know. I also eat tuna. That can be metal too. So.
Yes, I hate to. I mean, I don't want to. Clearly, you're the pencil expert. But I was told at some point that the insides of pencils, they're graphite now, not lead.
Huh.
'Cause I've been.
That's a switch. Everybody made that switch. I'm really heavy.
What do you mean she knows about the lead?
She said that people use graphite cans.
So you leaks that were still on lead?
I'm medically heavy.
You're all medically heavy. It's Ticonderoga.
Some of us would like to ascend to Shantor's
What are
plane.
you talking about?
It's never
What
mine.
is this that club you go to on Tuesdays?
It's a club. Yeah, it's a
You
club.
leave
and I'm a
work
part of it.
every Tuesday super early, and we're all a little fed up with it.
Oh, I'm
okay?
sorry, I have hobbies.
You come back with weird red stains on your plane pants.
Yeah. What's the big deal? You come back from pickleball with the sweat on your shirt.
That's a normal thing to come back from pickleball from.
So you don't. Okay, well, there's something more important than what's red on my pants, and that's that people now know that we're using real lead.
Yeah, it's your fault. You clean. Charles Ticonderoga.
What do you want me to do about it? Change out the middle of all the pencils with the different material?
Miss Amazon
Jalinda, you
Jalinda,
just
that's
call me.
right.
You know what? Just call me Jay.
We have a problem.
Oh.
It would appear that every diary's been written with Ticonderoga pencils. Those are real lead pencils.
What?
And that means you've been shipping real lead books across America and Europe and...
Ron, you have to cover this up.
What?
You have to cover this up. You have to be the fall guy
Hold on.
for me. You have. Ah! What was that?
I thought I would kick that wall.
That was a dumb idea.
Okay, it didn't work.
What was it supposed to do?
I don't know. The lights turn red.
I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Let's move on.
Listen,
I heard the alarm.
See,
Rachel,
she's got lead poisoning. She's been huffing that book. She's got lead poisoning. She thinks you can huff. What the fuck?
Honestly, I think it was a fire alarm. Listen, this lead thing, I don't think it's a big deal.
She's having an out-of-body experience.
I think. Oh, you know what? You had one of my donuts, didn't you? Yep. My daughter sent me donuts this morning, and you know, sometimes
Filled
they just
with
have
lead. That's what you get for going through my shit.
But gosh, you know, listen. I try to care about you for one day, and then for 30 years you send me drug and chemical-filled donuts.
Mm-hmm.
Shame on you.
Well, the diaries were written with lead, and now you're gonna be evil in the history books. So, how about that?
Gosh, I definitely wasn't going to be evil before being the head of Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Have you learned your lesson?
yeah. The lesson is, honey, I love you.
Oh, Mom.
Thank you. That's our show. As I mentioned at the very beginning, this show is called The Pickle, which means that one of you is going to be walking out with this very wonderfully room temperature jar of Vlasic Snackums kosher dill. So the way we like to do this is process of elimination. We're going to have everyone stand up if you're able. If you're not able, you can raise a hand. We will ask you a series of questions, and based on the answers to those questions, you will sit down or remain standing. Does anyone have a question to start with?
Sit down if you've ever won the pickles or do not want them.
Yeah, if you don't want pickles, I guess you can sit down. But that's lame to do. That's lame to do.
Sit down if you've been to a farmer's market this week.
Ooh, this week, Rain Farmers Market.
Sit down if you've tasted red or white Zinfandel, which both exist.
If you've had either type of Zinfandel.
Yeah, if you know that you have. If you're in B, you don't have.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. Okay.
Sit down if you received an Amazon package this week.
Wow.
Sit down if you've done acid.
If you have done acid.
That was on camera.
Go. Okay, last two. Should we just do birthdays? Who's got the next birthday? When you are? October. Just happened. Give it to October. Thank you. That was our show. Follow us. Whatever. UnionComedy.com. We teach classes here. If you want to learn how to do this, you can take classes. We also have shows 3 nights a week. We hope you can come back. Thank you.